Here at Loving Farms, we have about 260 mother cows, all registered from 100% purebred Shorthorns down to half-blood cows that we've used in our composite program. Dad started the herd in 1948, really got going in the 1950s, and we've just tried to carry that on, tried to keep producing the kind of cattle that work in the commercial industry. We collect over 20 data points on every animal that's here, and it's something that as we analyze and critique our cattle, it makes them better, it makes us look ahead and improve what we're breeding. So the Shorthorns have been a good fit here because they've been that all-purpose breed that can do so many things really well.
I think one of the draws to the Loving Farms program is the amount of data that the customer can get. There is not an element that is undefined in, our genetics. We're really focused on making these cattle as predictable as possible, removing all the genetic risk from these cattle that we can. And so as we start to look at things that make cattle work better on these range conditions, work better in the feedlot, we collect data from those points and then tie that back to what we're actually seeing out here as we start to stack generations of those traits that we find to be useful in this situation. And feed efficiency has become the one that we're really focused on right now. And that's for a multitude of reasons. Both of these, the home ranch and up here on the north ranch, we've got to be cognizant of stocking rates and weather conditions in terms of what kind of feed production we have here. So feed efficiency is the one trait that's probably more valuable in terms of returning dollars or saving dollars to not only our operation but our customers' operation.
As I see the Shorthorn breed, they're an all-purpose, all-round breed that can provide extra milk in the cows. They can provide a good cuttable carcass, high-yielding carcass, and they can do it most efficiently on the least amount of grain. And so our Shorthorns, we're proving that they have the ability to do all of those things. And we have so much to offer as far as hybrid vigor. They can give you the most heterosis of any breed in the industry because they've been so little used in the last 50 years. So we feel like they've got a lot of potential.
I think as we look to the future of the Shorthorn breed, and as cattlemen across the country look for something different to help with maternal efficiency, to help with performance and carcass quality, that the Shorthorn is going to be a natural fit.
American Shorthorn Association has been very aggressive in the last 6 or 8 years as far as getting us into the IGS system, getting us into digital beef, and then getting us into the genomics with genetic evaluations. So we feel like we've got the tools, we just need to use them as a breed now to bring that kind of cattle to the commercial man.
I would say 60 to 70% of our customers are wanting Shorthorn Plus genetics. It's a gateway for people that haven't used Shorthorns before. As they trend away from being so focused on one breed, it's interesting to me that when a customer comes and buys a black or a solid red Shorthorn Plus, a lot of times their next purchase is a purebred Shorthorn. They see the value in the heterosis. In the last 20 years, people had gotten an idea that the Shorthorn breed had some birth weight issues, and whether true or not, the breeders really went to work hard on that component without sacrificing performance and carcass quality and feed efficiency. And over those years, we've enhanced that generation after generation. And so, as a calving ease breed, that's where the Shorthorns of today are. One thing that we do at Loving Farms that's somewhat unique, at least in the Shorthorn breed is unique, is we've started purchasing back feeder calves that are out of the genetics bought from Loving Farms. We think that's a way to feed our data analysis. It's a way to get more data points back into the Shorthorn EPD system. Helps us drive and make better decisions based on that data. And so it's a nice way for our customers to get them back to where they can get some data back on them, get some feedback on their calves. It also gives them another marketing outlet that helps them financially, maybe not go through some of the traditional avenues of cattle marketing. And so it's just a nice feature that we do that helps us from a data standpoint, and it also helps our customers from a marketing standpoint.
The data that we collect now will be valuable in the future as we connect the dots with the data and the genetics. We feel like our cattle have so much value. It's just a matter of us defining and collecting and putting that data into the system. If we can keep our cattle headed in the direction of the industry, we'll be successful.